You know who has mojo? Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump is owning the Democrats right now. He is in their head. He is driving them crazy. And he is doing it in the most hysterical means. He is putting out memes. He's putting out AI videos that are simply hysterical. If you don't laugh at these videos, you don't have a funny bone. You may not even have a pulse. It started off with him Trump taking Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries and making them into caricatures. And the Hakeem Jeffries character was that of what looked like a Mexican man with the big, huge handlebar style mustache and a sombrero. It was hysterical. And the people on the left were outraged. Here's the follow-up video that Trump published. It's hysterical. Play it.
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented Republican assault.
Listen, I've heard and saw that video 5 million times, and I laugh the same amount every single time. It is just simply brilliant. Trump now in the pressing room of the White House has these videos running nonstop. So during the press conferences, when the press is all in there, these things are running. He is brilliant. He understands how not only to get into their head, but to make the Democrats look like absolute idiots to their own team. It is literally the most brilliant way of going about it. You know, these Democrats are all getting up there, the big tough guy act. Trump just sits there and fights with a smile. Trump never throws a punch. He throws out humor and he just melts these people. There is no better example of what I'm talking about with, you know, the Democrats getting up there and talking tough and Trump just laughs his ass off than Hakeem Jeffries. Here's what Hakeem Jeffries said on the steps of Congress, calling out the president. Play it.
Mr. President, the next time you have something to say about me, don't cop out through a racist and fake AI video. When I'm back in the Oval Office, say it to my face. Say it to my face.
First of all, Trump has answered to that by putting out more memes, okay? And secondly, Hakeem Jeffries here has given himself, whether he recognized it or not, he has given himself a nickname that's never going to go away. He's the dollar store Obama, which means he's the cheap version of Obama. He's the wannabe. It is hysterical. So the Democrats can't figure out how to top Trump. And there is no better example of this than Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, is going to run for president in 2028. He is the only hope that the Democrats have. And think about how bad that is. First of all, hope is never a plan. Okay? This guy is such a liar and he's such a manipulator that he will look you right in the face and tell you that he's not allowing illegal aliens to run his state. He will look you right in the face and tell you that he's done everything he can to prevent forest fires. He will look you right in the face and say he did not clean up the streets of the homeless people for Xi Jinping. He will freaking lie to you and just right in the face. Do not forget, this is the same guy who had an affair with his buddy's wife, his buddy who was helping him run his campaign. This guy is a scumbag. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to fight fire with fire against Trump. This is insane. This is like you or me going up and saying to Mike Tyson, if you're going to throw a mean punch, I'm going to throw a mean punch. If you're going to throw a jab, I'm going to throw a jab. You are going to lose that fight every time. So Gavin Newsom now has tried to change in becoming the Democrats' version of Trump. It is not going to happen. In sports, is a great in sports. Let's just use baseball, right? We got baseball playoffs right now. You can teach a kid how to throw a curveball, but you can't teach speed. You can either throw a hard fastball or you can't. You can't take a kid who could throw a ball 70 miles an hour and teach him how to throw it 100. You can't do it. You just can't do it. You understand? You either have it or you don't. Same thing comes with humor and sarcasm. You can try to practice it all you want. You either have it like Trump has it or you don't. Gavin Newsom, in an attempt to push back on Trump, to use fire with fire, makes a meme about J.D. Vance. And this thing just misses so terribly. When you watch this, I want you to compare the sombrero of Hakeem Jeffries to this, whatever this is, of J.D. Vance. Play it, Ryan.
If you're flying today, I hope, of course, you arrive safely and on time, but you may not arrive on time because the TSA and the air traffic controllers are not getting paid today. Our military is not getting paid today, starting today. And obviously, the longer this drags on, the worse that it is for the American people.
I'm sorry, it's not even funny. There's nothing funny about it. It's not even creative. There's so many other different things you could have came up with. It's not even creative. And note how it is that Gavin Newsom is not picking on Trump in this particular case. He's picking on J.D. Vance. And the reason why he's picking on J.D. Vance is because he already knows in advance that he's going to try to run for president. And if he does, he's going to be up against J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is going to wipe the floor with Gavin Newsom. Going to wipe the floor with him. But, you know, I take you back to Hakeem Jeffries and Trump. The amazing thing about Trump is that he can beat the living crap out of you and then give you a kiss. He can verbally shred you and then tell you that you're the best thing in the world. Trump invites Schumer and Jeffries into the Oval Office to try to get a deal done. He gets nowhere, but he takes a Trump 2028 hat and hands it to Jeffries and hands it to Schumer like he's handing him out a souvenir for being in the White House. It is hysterical. He owns these people. He owns them. Now, where is this all going to go? Where is it all going to go? I can tell you one thing it will definitely do. It's going to help drive down interest rates, which is going to be great. Do I think the government's going to stay shut down for a while? I do. And here's why. It's not going to reopen until one side realizes that they are actually holding the blame. The lefties, the media, like CNN, Jake Tapper, all these other different, even Reuters. I told you about at the beginning of the show about how Reuters, they have a video out today saying that Trump is doing all this so he can punish his political opponents, which is just nuts. This was the Democrats. They could have agreed to the CR, like I said, that they have 14 times in a row, once under Trump, 13 times under Biden, have agreed to. There was nothing changed in that CR. But the Democrats think that doing this will slow the momentum of the Republican Party, and they are grossly wrong. They are highly misinformed, and they are going to pay a deep price. And they're going to have to come up with some sort of cockamamie, we have to do this for the little guy. We're going to bow this time, but we're going to fight even harder next time. We're going to get him in the midterms When you guys vote blue, we'll stop this regime. That's what they're going to do. I don't think the Democrats let this go too deep into the holiday season, because when you do that, when people want to go buy Christmas gifts, they want to start do holiday travel, and they can't, they're inconvenienced. That's when it is the Democrats are going to realize that Trump is going to pin this on them, and it's going to stick. And what may actually happen out of this whole thing, and then we're going to shift gears here. What could actually happen out of this whole thing is twofold. Number one, Trump is going to be able to actually get rid of a lot of people that the courts were giving him a hard time about, which is great. We're going to downsize the government. And number two is Trump will come out of this looking heroic. He will look heroic. I don't know how he's going to do it yet. It's going to come to him in the middle of the night. And when it happens, it's going to be a sign of absolute brilliance. The Democrats right now are almost at checkmate.